So far, you've covered a wide variety of chords, bass notes, and techniques to alter the sounds of the chords. In this next segment, we'll look at ways to add melody to the chords we've been practicing. Take a look at the A minor chord. Play the chord with this fingering, the standard fingering with finger 1, 3, 5. Finger 2 is on a key that sounds very good with the chord. It's a thick harmony if you play it block or together, but if you break it, this note adds a dimension of melody that's not in the basic chord. Many arrangers and composers add this key as an idea to color the chord more fully. If you look at chord progression number 3, starting with D minor chord and D in the bass, you can do a simple broken pattern adding this note. We call it the 9th. Sometimes we call it the 2nd. Notice there is a key between the root and the 2nd. In this case, it's a black key, but watch that, that'll be important later. The last chord in the first line is A major. We're adding B, that's the 2nd note in this pattern. We call it the 9th. If we count past the octave is number 8, and you'll see the note we're talking about is number 9, but it's also number 2. See, in this case it's B. Okay, the next line in progression number 3 starts with A minor. We'll add the 2nd in the broken pattern. Now the E chord, this is where it matters. The 2nd has to have a note between the root and the 2nd. In this case, it's a white one. If you play the white key, that's a harmony that we use rarely. It is a harmony, but it's a little bit too thick for most purposes. So putting a key between the root and the 2nd gives you a black key in this case. Okay, the third line of progression 3, the E minor, the 2nd is going to be this black key. And with B major, the same thing. With B major, the chord itself has 2 black keys to begin with. The 2nd has a key between the root and itself. Okay, chord progression number 6. We'll do the same thing. We'll play the basic chord, the bass note, but we'll add the 2nd. Same with G. In this case, it's A. The 2nd is an A. The third chord symbol, F minor, has A flat in the bass. A minor. The 2nd is B. I'll go through this a little faster, starting with C over C bass. First chord symbol in the progression. Practice adding the 2nd with these 2 progressions. It adds a dimension of melody that's very popular. It's very convenient for the hand. Your 2nd finger is on this key anyway.
To add the melodic ninth to any major or minor chord, simply skip the key to the right of the root and play the next key. Remember, the ninth and the second are the same key.